हाँ हाँ माइक इज ऑन. ओके ओके थैंक यू. लेट देम जॉइन. हाँ ओके.
अब आए. हमको पता था कि हम कलियुरी से होंगे.
ओके म्यूट योरसेल्फ. आई एम टीचिंग यू. थैंक यू. I am teaching you the Midnight Visitor, lesson 3. Listen to me. Something I had sent on the group is theme, spying, detective, message, use your presence of mind, characters, Aswal and Max. There are two types of uh, detectives. Aswal was having a presence of mind and he was fact, short man. And there is other spy. He is Max. He was having a rifle. He was a tall man. And there are two minor characters. These are major characters. Major characters are Aswal and Max. Two minor characters are there. There is a writer. His name is Fowler. And there is a waiter, Henry. And there was any important paper. Behind that, both are running. And that was paper was with Aswal. He had taken one room in the hotel, sixth floor in France, in Paris. Paris is capital of France. And he had just gone out from his room. Just when he entered at night, he saw there was Max. Max has a master key. And with the master key, he had opened the door. He knew that Aswal was there. He was saying, Aswal was a very sharp-minded person. He was he was having presence of mind. He said to that spy, Max, that where have you come? You have come from balcony, I think. Near the window there is a balcony. He was creating one situation that there is a balcony. Really there was no any balcony. There was a window, there was wall. And suddenly he created one atmosphere of fear. He said that there is a balcony and you have come from there. And suddenly somebody was knocking the door. That was Henry. Mr. Aswal has ordered some water bottle, something. So Henry was knocking the door, but Mr. Aswal was saying that police has come. Police is on the run. Police can catch. And just Mr. Max, he tried to run away and he fell down through the window because there was no balcony and he died. This is the story. He has used the common sense. Who? Aswal. Aswal is the main character. Two major characters are there in this story. One is Mr. Aswal and one is Mr. Max. Two major characters and two minor characters are there. One is Henry, waiter, and one is writer, Fuller. Writer has not big role, but minor character Henry has a role. He was the waiter, but to him they understood. Aswal was thinking that he was uh, police, and Max believed that he was police, and Max ran away. Listen, Aswal is secret agent. What is the other meaning of secret agent? Spy. He is expecting to get very important report. There was any important paper report. Another secret agent, that was Max. Two characters are there, major characters. But main character hero is Aswal. Threatens him with a pistol, demanding the report. That Max, he was very brave type of person, but really he was not having common sense. Does Aswal outwit him? Outwit means defeat. Yes, Aswal has used the presence of mind and he defeated his uh, enemy, that was Max. Some questions are there. How is Aswal different from other secret agents? First thing, he was very fat. Second thing, his accent was different. He has come from Germany. So his accent was like Germany. He could not speak just like Paris people, French people. Who is Fowler and what is his first authentic thrill of the day? Fowler is a writer and he was very excited because he saw Max with the rifle. See, the story started. Page number 14. Aswal did not fit any description of a secret agent. Aswal was not looking like a secret agent. Uh, Fowler had ever read. Fowler was a writer, and he said that Aswal was not looking like agent. Following him down the musty corridor, musty means damp, spoiled by the water. Corridor means veranda, balcony of the gloomy French hotel. Gloomy means dark, where Aswal had a room. Aswal had taken a room on the rent on the sixth floor, on the top floor of a hotel of France. Polar felt let down. It was a small room on the sixth and top floor, and scarcely a setting for a romantic adventure. Polar was thinking that this room was imaginative, giving romantic adventure. Adventure means courage. In first paragraph, there is introduction about Aswal. Aswal was the one agent, secret agent. Secret agent is called spy, detective. Three meanings are there. First one is spy. Second one is one voice coming. Anshu Aditya. Okay. Second one is detective, and third meaning is secret agent. So Aswal was a short man, fat man. Now second paragraph. Aswal was for one thing fat, very fat. He was not only fat, but very fat, but not so much fat, just like Tricky. And then there was his accent. His accent was different. Accent means utterance. Accent means pronunciation. Though he spoke French and German passably, passably means very well, he was speaking two languages. One is French, one is German. But his accent was of German because he was from German. He had never altogether lost the American accent he had brought to Paris from Boston 20 years ago. From Germany, he went to America, Boston. So his language was, his sound was different. There was American tone. You are disappointed, Aswal said vigily. Vigily means noisily, over his shoulder. You were told that I was a secret agent, a spy, dealing in espionage. Espionage means spying. And danger. Spy faces the danger. He has the presence of mind. There is always danger. Some works spy does that is full of danger. You wish to meet me because you are a writer. There are two characters, first of all. One is writer, Mr. Fuller, and one is Aswal. He was a fat man and he was secret agent. He was not looking like secret agent. Young and romantic, and that man Fuller, he was a young man. Romantic means he was an imaginative person. Uh, envisioned means dreamed. Mysterious figure. Mysterious means full of secret. Figures means personalities. In the night, the crack of pistol, drugs in the wine. He is thinking that both are talking. Mr. Aswal is talking to Mr. Fuller. Fuller was a writer. In vision means dreamed. They are writing, they are thinking that this is a very romantic place in a hotel. And there he had taken one room. Instead, you have spent a dull evening in French music hall with a sloppy fat man. Sloppy means carelessly dressed. Instead of having messages slipped into his hand by dark-eyed beauties, gets only a prosaic. Prosaic means ordinary. Telephone call making an appointment in his room. Polar was imagining that you should spend the time in the dance room. You should not be here. You have been bored. The fat man chuckled. Chuckled means laughed to himself. Who was the fat man? Aswal. As he unlocked the door of his room and stood aside to let his frustrated guest enter. Who is the frustrated guest here? Polar. Polar was not taking interest in that place. But Mr. Aswal was taking the interest. You are disillusioned, Aswal told him. Aswal is talking to writer and he was saying that you should be sure. Disillusion means confirmed. But take cheer means be happy, my young friend. Presently you will see a paper, a quite important paper for which several men and women have risked their lives. There was any report, any paper, and behind that paper, Mr. Aswal, Mr. Max, both are running. Come to me someday soon. That paper may well affect the course of history. That paper was so full of mystery that could change the history. In that, In that part is drama. Is there not? This is like a drama. As he spoke, Aswal closed the door behind him. And when Aswal was speaking, he closed the door. Then he switched on the light. Now there will be Max. When he made the light on, then there was the other character, other spy. He was Max. And as the light came on, Fuller had his first authentic thrill. Authentic means correct. Authentic means true. Authentic means that thing that has the proof. Thrill means jil. In Hindi, there is a word utsah. In Hindi, there is a word utsah. Uh, Of the day, for halfway across the room, a small automatic pistol in his hand stood a man. That was Max. He was the other spy. He wanted to rob the report from Asabul, but he was not having presence of mind. By force, he wanted to take the report. Aswal blinked a few times. Blinked means could not see properly because suddenly there was light in the room. Max, he wheezed. Wheezed means he spoke noisily. You gave me quite a start. Start means surprise. I thought you were in Berlin. Berlin is capital of Germany. What are you doing here in my room? Aswal said to Mr. Max that what are you doing in my room? And how did you come in this room? How has Max got in? There is question. I think he has the master key, duplicate key, and with that he got into the room. How does Aswal say he got in? Aswal is saying that he had come from the balcony. Really, there was no balcony, there was no any passage. Max was slender. See the personality of Max. Aswal was fat, short, and Max was thin, a little less than tall. Something he was tall. With features, features means qualities that suggested slightly the crafty. Crafty means clever. Pointed countenance, countenance means face of a fox. That Max was looking like a fox. He was a tall man, something tall. He was having a rifle in his hand. Uh, there was about him, aside from the gun, nothing especially menacing. Menacing is dangerous. He has one rifle. Max has a rifle, but the other thing was not dangerous. He was not looking a dangerous man. The report, he murmured, the report that is being brought to you tonight concerning some new missiles. Missile is the weapon. Its Hindi is Prachapastra. Who is the missile man of India? Dr. Kalam. I thought I would take it from you, and he wanted to take that report. Who? Mr. Max. He wanted to take the report from Aswal. Aswal has the report, but by force he was taking. And Aswal was having in the mind, presence of mind. It will be safer in my hands than in yours, Max is saying. That this report will be safe in my hand. Give me the report. But he was very clever. Aswal was very clever. He will try to kill him. He will tell him that, okay, you have come from the balcony. Really, there was no balcony, there was only wall. See page number 16. Till now, we have studied that Aswal was a hired man, he was a spy, and had taken one room in Paris on the sixth floor, top floor. Suddenly, when he opened his room, there was the other spy, that was Max. He was having a rifle in his hand, and suddenly Aswal was not afraid, but he was using the presence of mind. He was saying that where from have you come? Have you come from the balcony? There is a balcony near the window. Now page 16. Aswal moved to an armchair and sat down heavily. Here heavily means sadly. There you can see the photo on page 17. There is an armchair on that Aswal is sitting. I am going to raise the devil with the management this time, and you can bet on it, he said grimly. And Aswal is saying that I can move the management. I have a paper, and that paper is so powerful. That paper is full of secret. So he is saying that I can uh, do the revolution. So this is the second time in the month that somebody has got into my room through that nuisance of balcony. He is making an atmosphere of fear. Who? Mr. Ashwal. He's saying second time some person has come through the balcony. Really, no person has come through the balcony. He was using his common sense. Fowler's eyes went to the single window of the room. Fowler was looking to the room, window side. There was only one window, and the window was open. I think there was no any rods. It was an ordinary window against which now the night was pressing blackly. Here, night means darkness. Through the window, the darkness was coming, and through the window, he will run away. Max. Balcony, Max said with a rising inflection. Inflection means change of voice. There is balcony. No, a pass key. Pass key means master key. He was having a master key, and with that key, he has opened the door of Mr. Ashwal. I did not know about the balcony. It might have saved me some trouble had I known. And Max is saying that I did not know that there is a balcony. If there is a balcony, it can help me, it can save me. It is not my balcony, Ashwal said with extreme irritation. Irritation is anger. Extreme is very much. It belongs to the next apartment. Apartment means set of rooms. He said that this apartment and that apartment both are attached, and there is a balcony attached with this apartment. He glanced explanatorily at Fuller. Fuller is the writer. Explanatory means in the explanation mood. Glance means looked. You see, he said, this room used to be part of a large unit. Aswal is telling a lie. Aswal is making a picture that there is a balcony. This is a large unit, and the next room through that door there used to be the living room. It had the balcony. He said that near this room, through the balcony, anybody can go and come, and there is a balcony. Uh, which extends under my window now. Asbal is telling a lie. You can get in onto it from which and extends under my window now. You can get onto it from the empty room 2 doors down. He said that 2 doors are there and somebody did. And last month, the management promised to block it off. Block means stop. Block means bar. He said that management has decided to block it, but they have not. But they have not blocked it. He's telling a lie. Who? Mr. Aswal. Why he's telling a lie? He wanted to kill that person. He wanted to make the person. He wanted to make the person run away, and for that he was telling a lie. He said that there is a balcony. Max glanced at Fowler, who was standing stiffly, stiffly means firmly, not far from Aswal, and waved the gun with a commanding gesture. Gesture means movement of the body. Commanding is giving order. Please sit down. He said, we have a wait of half an hour, I think. And Max said, let's sit down. 31 minutes, Aswal said moodily. Moodily means here angrily. Here, moodily means with the mood. Here angrily. He was very angry. Who? Aswal. Why he was angry? He thought that where from this man has come? The appointment was for 12:30. I wish I know. I knew how you learned about the report, Max. And Aswal is saying that I know that how you learned about the report. There was any paper, important paper related to government, and behind that paper Max was running, and that paper was with Aswal. The little spy smiled evilly. Evilly means badly. Who is little spy here? Aswal. He was a short man. He was a short man, fat man. So he is called little spy. And we wish we know how your people got the report, but no harm has been done. I will get it back tonight. What is that? Who is at the door? And now Aswal is making one atmosphere of fear that at the door the police has come. Really, there was no police, there was a waiter. Henry had come. Polar jumped at the sudden knocking at the door. Somebody was knocking at the door. Who was knocking? Henry was knocking. Who was Henry? Waiter. Aswal just smiled. That will be the police, he said. Aswal was telling a lie. He said that police has come. Really, there was no any police. That was the Waiter. I thought that such an important paper as the one we are waiting for should have a little extra protection. As well as saying that this is important paper and we have to protect it. I told them to check on me to make sure everything was all right. He is telling a lie. Oh, Asabal. He said that I have told the police that we should protect this paper. Really, there was no police. Only Asabal was there and mm, one waiter will come now. Max beat his lip means surprised, nervously means confusingly. The knocking was repeated. Somebody was knocking the door. That was Henry at the door. What will you do now, Max? Aswal asked a question. What will you do? If I do not answer the door, they will enter anyway. He is saying, Aswal, that if I will not open the door, the police will come. Really, there was no police. He was making fear, atmosphere of fear. The door is unlocked and they will not hesitate to shoot. Shoot means kill. He is saying that if the door will be open, then the police will kill all of these people. Who are there? Polar, Aswal, Max. Three persons are there. Max is spy, tall man, having a rifle. Polar is a writer, and Aswal was a short man. Max's face was black with anger. Max was very angry because he was not successful in his planning. His planning was to take the paper report. As he backed swiftly towards the window, back means supported. He swung a leg over the sill. See the photo? Photo is given. Here sill means you can say the place near the window. I send them away, he warned. I will wait on the balcony, send them away, or I shall shoot and take my chances. He is saying, Max is saying that send those people, those policemen away, or I will kill you. The knocking at the door became louder. The waiter was knocking the door, and a voice was raised. Raised means high tone. That was the voice of Henry. Henry was knocking the door. Mr. Aswal, he was crying. Page number 17. Keeping his body twisted so that his gun still covered the fat man and his guest, the man at the window grasped means caught the frame with his free hand to support himself. Who is this man? This man is Max. Max was thinking that there was a balcony. Really, there was no balcony. Then he swung his other leg up and over the window sill. Swung means moved. He moved his other leg and he was thinking there was a balcony. He will try to run away, but he will fall down because there was no balcony on the side. The doorknob turned. Doorknob means handle. Swiftly, Max pushed with his left hand to free himself from the sill and dropped to the balcony. Drop means fall down. And then as he dropped means fell. He screamed means cried. Once shrilly means loudly. And Max was crying because he was falling down. There was no any balcony. As well as played a trick. He said that there was a balcony. He told a lie to kill his enemy. His enemy was Max. The door opened and a waiter stood. See, very dramatic scene. The waiter is understood by Max that that was police. Really, police was not there. He stood there with a tray, bottle, and two glasses. This was the order of Mr. Aswal. Mr. Aswal has given the order to the staff of the hotel for the bottle, two glasses. Here is the drink you ordered for when you returned. He said that Henry is saying that this is your drink. Take it. Henry came. Police was not there. Henry is saying to us, well, see, this is your order. And set the tray on the table. Here set means put. Deftly means carefully. Uncorked means opened the bottle and left the room. And after that, Henry went from there. White face means afraid. Fuller is the writer. He stared after him and he was looking to Henry. He was thinking that police has come, but where is police? No police. But he stammered, the police. A writer is saying, Fuller is saying, where is the police? He stammered means hesitated, talking with hesitation. Police, where is police? There were no police as well side. Side means took long breath and said. Aswal side means said, said with sigh, said with uh, relief. that there is no police. Only Henry was playing the role of police, whom I was expecting is hoping, as well as saying. But won't that man out on the balcony? That man was Max. He will fall down. Polar began. Polar is saying, that man has gone near the balcony. No, said Aswal, he won't return. He won't return means he had died. He would die. He won't return. Why so? He would die. Because there was wall. You see, my young friend. Who is young friend here? Polar. You see, my young friend, he will die. There is no balcony. This was a trick. This was a trick played by Mr. Aswal. I am telling the summary. There are two spies. One is Mr. Aswal. He was a short man, fat man. One is Max. He was something tall man and he was having a rifle. He had the master key. There was a room on the top floor, sixth floor in France, in Paris. And the room was locked by Mr. Aswal. He had gone anywhere. When he came, he saw that there was a man, Max, with the rifle. And he wanted a paper report, and he was threatening to Aswal that give me the report, and polar writer was there with Aswal. Then he said that where from have you come? I think you have come from the balcony. Then Mr. Max was very much surprised. Oh, there is balcony also. And somebody was knocking the door at the same time. Aswal said the police has come. To protect this paper, he has informed the police. He was telling a lie. Max was running away and he fell down and the door was opened. Henry came, waiter came. And Polar was surprised that, oh, there is no police. As well said, police was not there. That was Henry. There is no balcony also. That man will never return. He will die. This is the story. What this story teaches us? Use the common sense. Use the common sense and then you can win. Page number 18, some questions are there. See the book. Page 18, lesson 3. Oswald did not fit any description of a secret agent Polar had ever read. What do secret agents in books and films look like? They look smart. They look like hero. They look smart. Some characters are there. In many stories are there. One is Sherlock Holmes, one is Hercule Poirot, Miss Marple. Many stories are there in cinema also. There are the spies. They are very smart. They are having common sense. In your opinion, discuss in groups or in class some stories or movies featuring spies, detectives, and secret agents, and compare their appearance means face with that Aswell in this story. Aswell was not looking like a spy. You may mention characters from fiction. Fiction means novel. In languages other than English, in English fiction, you may have come across Sherlock Holmes. Come across
So,
is a phrase. You may have studied Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot, Miss Marple.
so
Hello? हाँ,
sir,
बोलो.
second class time has been done.
Okay, I am going to end this. Don't worry. Huh? I'm going to end this. Don't worry. I'm ending it.
So we have second class now.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
ending this. Don't worry.